Welcome, Aries, to the end of November, and as we go into December 2023, I'm going to take 10 cards for you from this deck and lay them out in a different way, in a way my friend showed me. I'm laying all of the suits in a row together, and then we will see which cards are significant. So you've got some major arcana there. That's great to see. Swords can go there. I'm doing 10 cards, so nice to see some cups. Very good. Swords, more swords. I'm going to have to count in a second. 3, 6, 7, 8. 2 more cards for you. Swords. And that one. 2 of wands. So that can go there. Okay, great to see we've got fire energy here for you. So we're also going to have a look at a rune stone. Maybe take a couple of tea leaves. We've got some oracle cards, and I'll finish off with romance angel and a major arcana. So we get a good thorough look as we leave November and head into December. What's the energies around you? Okay, Aries, my moon is in Aries, so I can relate to you quite well. I know your energy. So you've got the 2 of wands and gorgeous energy. Actually, she was first, the queen of wands as well. So with this, yes, look at you looking extremely successful. This is someone who knows her worth, and sort of sitting there looking rather good. Are you feeling healthy and you're feeling on form, Aries? Are you feeling proud of yourself in some way? I feel like you're attracting a lot of people are impressed by you. There's a sense of that with this card. I mean, she's rather lovely, and she makes you want to go and talk to her. So I think you've got a positive energy around you, which is attracting attention. People are admiring you, and you can probably have what you want, it feels like, with this. And you're giving out a really good energy, and you're probably finding that's coming back to you as well. Then with this 2 of wands, there's a sense of standing between your situation now and then thinking, I'm kind of wanting to do something else. You're sort of standing between 2 worlds. What's got your attention, I'm wondering, Aries? Where are you looking? Where's your focus? Where's it going to? Hey, I just noticed you've got 2 queens. That's really nice. So you could be an Aries with strong water sign, because water in your chart, so the usual Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces, and that would tell me that you're very intuitive as well. So I love that. It's a softer energy. Of course, we know the Queen of Wands is very dynamic and energetic and attractive. But the Queen of Cups also says on the inside, you're feeling it too. And then you've got this 10 of Cups, which is your family, happiness and joy. And I love it that you've also got, these cups all together are very positive, emotionally cards, very positive. Ace of Cups. So it feels to me like you're really looking out for the happiness of your family at this time. You're wanting to open your heart to have a joy and love that's shared amongst you. Very interesting amount of swords we've got going on, unfortunately. Okay, let's see what the swords are going on about before we finish off. Yeah, okay, I'll just show you that one as well. You've got the high priest. So with that energy, there's about it could be about a higher connection, some kind of, it could be about a marriage, let's face it, or a higher commitment contract or something with someone that you're looking at your happiness with. This is like the higher order in some way. The symbol on his hand is pointing up to the units, to the heavens, I guess. And that to me is looking very it's all about ceremonies and very serious energy with the high priest, and a commitment of some sort. So of a higher order. So are you connected to someone spiritually, contractually? There's a sense of structure with that energy of obligations, I suppose. But wow, look at this lot. Oof, a lot of swords. Okay, so 10 of swords. So this is the energy of like something is completely finished and done with. It does look like some of you have come to the end of the line in a strong commitment with somebody else. It's got you feeling on the floor. There's the owl up in the tree there, and that's, it's saying you're a bit wiser for this experience, because someone here with the 7 of swords is somebody, if somebody's like a chameleon and you just can't read them. That's what that card says to me. It's not always that, by the way, the 7 of swords. It can be about, avoiding confrontations and finding an alternative way around something. But judging by the other 2 cards as well, all these together, 5 of swords with this is just someone who's really difficult to be around, somebody who's very awkward, maybe you're under fire verbally. You know, that's what that shows me. It looks like some kind of old army, you know, one of those heavy old planes, and it's firing at people. And these people are only little fairies, you know. I'm not saying you're a fairy, Aries, but you know, you're fragile. I mean, you know, you've got water sign, you're a queen, you know, you're Queen of Wands and Queen of Cups. It's very mature energy, you know. This is highly tuned senses, and to feel like you're being shot down is pretty awful, actually. Could it be with a King of Swords, perhaps? So, you know, this is quite Gemini energy, actually, with the King of Swords. So very mercurial. And so if you're feeling like you're under attack from that kind of energy, gorgeous Aries, I do see you as being, I mean, you're the youngest sign in the zodiac, so you're kind of pure of heart, and it's unfair if someone's taking advantage of you. Okay, wow, they're heavy, aren't they? Heavy cards. Those swords are all pretty difficult, stressful energies. So let's look at some other cards now. We've got these oracle cards for a bit further of a depth looking in. Okay, so 27. So that's like the number 9, which is almost a completion. You know, 10's a completion. So you could be, I mean, that is that energy as well, interestingly. You've got that going on twice, walking away. So I think some of you're standing between two worlds and thinking, okay, I've had enough of this, thinking about moving on, changing your circumstances, and maybe trying to avoid being under fire like we see with the Five of Swords. You're maybe trying to find a way to get away from that. Then obviously honour your own value. You know, with the law of attraction, we have to, you know, not act as if sort of thing. So if you feel like you're worth more than something or a connection, the way you're being treated, let's say, you have to show the universe that you mean it, that you're not happy to take that. Otherwise, it looks like you're happy with that energy and you're sitting in it, and then more of it comes to you. A helpful crystal could be this Charoite. It says spiritual protection. You're being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. And some of you might feel like you need to be protected. So it might be helpful to wear the colour purple, or, you know, write something with a purple pen. Maybe write a little note to the universe about what you'd like to happen if you feel like you need protection with a purple pen. And then we've got the Mountain here, strength. So this might make you feel like you've got a huge obstacle to overcome. I mean, if this is a king person that you're up against, of course, this person has authority and seeming power that might look quite daunting to go up against. But I think you might be underestimating your own strength, Aries, you know, and because you're protected, because I feel like you're coming from a good place, the universe is behind you. And I feel like if you're coming from a strong feeling of passion, in the pre-shuffle, I got the Ace of Wands for you, and that is you, like your source energy being fired up. Let's look at the love and romance connections around you. Oh, by the way, I want to show you your rune stone. This one here is called, I got it out of a bag, so I'm not looking when I get it out. You can see it's like the horns on a stag, which is about protection, and it's called El-Haz. And for me, this card does feel like the Fool card. So that's that sense of, you know, a brand new chapter, which might come after the Ten of Swords. You know, 10's a completion again. It feels like you're almost there. When we saw the 9, there was a 9, on walking away. So you're almost at the stage, perhaps, Aries, where you're ready to walk away from something, and know that with that El-Haz, with that runestone, that the imposing antlers and the sedge plant, or is like the imposing antlers and the sedge plant, whose sharp leaves act as a natural protection from would-be predators. So if you do feel like you're being shot down or got at in some way, you are actually protected at this time. So sit in the energy of knowing that, Aries, and that will attract more of that feeling of being shielded from somebody who might feel very imposing, or as if there's an unfair opposing force, you know, if you feel a bit overwhelmed. Mind you, Aries, I know you're quite raring to go and ready to jump, you know, out of the gate, sort of thing. You're not really like in the walking away card, you're not really somebody who shies away from challenges. So yeah, but just know you're protected. Okay, a romance angel card for Aries. What's the connection here, or energy here. Oh, this is nice for you. It says, let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. And Aries, sometimes we can be the energy where we'd rather just get on with it ourselves. And it's kind of like, I'm fine, I can do this. But you might find it will help you a lot if you do reach out to others. And actually, sometimes it helps other people as well. In not that you need to think about always helping other people, but people like to be needed, don't they? So, maybe show a less usual side to yourself, Aries, of looking vulnerable. That's less common for Aries. Often, you might find it difficult to feel vulnerable and let down your guard. Okay, a major arcana energy here before we finish off with a couple of tea leaf cards for you. But I love the energy of your Aries fire. With the astrology, we've also got the sun in Sagittarius, so there's a fiery and heightened energy. So yeah, it's important, you especially being a fire sign as well, you might need to make sure you get some physical exercise to burn off some of that energy. Make sure it's positively charged rather than using it in a sense where it might become like a negative energy or something. And then on December the 3rd, we've got Venus squares Pluto. So that energy could be about looking for harmony in connections with other people, which is obviously not what we've got here. That's the opposite to that. So you might be looking for how can you, deal with those kind of conflicts where people might feel like they're getting at you. So instead, try using, your energy for creating and growth in new projects, finding, maybe making new friends, and realizing the strength that you have within, okay, and having the power to take control of your own life, like we see with the walking away card and the strength card. Okay, what's the major arcana balance? Okay, so Archangel Zadkiel, the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, wait for perfect timing. So that's why I was feeling that it's, nearly a completion. We've got the number 9, which is nearly 10. So you're nearly ready to make some kind of change in your life that's going to probably be very significant. So we'll take a tea leaf card from this huge, hundreds of these little tea leaf cards. I'll take one card from each and see what their messages are for you. What's this one say? Dogs, getting together with friends. So strong sense of needing to get together with friends because, they're supportive, and it could raise your vibration up a bit there, Aries, so that you're not feeling down in the doldrums. I don't know what those two were, they jumped out, but I'm just asking for one card before we finish off. So I hope you're enjoying the reading, Aries. I love your energy. I'm Barbara James Insight on YouTube, and enjoying doing your readings again. Okay, looking at the astrology as we have. Okay, we are having 2 cards. It wants to give you, oh no, 3 actually. Oh, you got the mountain again. Holy moly, that's very interesting. Okay, you're on the road to success. So yeah, even though something might feel like a big obstacle to climb, you might think, gosh, I'm at the bottom of some kind of huge challenge that's facing me, but you are actually on the road to success, Aries. That's a really lovely, reassuring message for somebody. And then you've got fan, romance, celebration and party. Wow. Well, that could be this row here of cups. You've got strong, your heart is really overflowing. Your love is overflowing here with the Ace of Cups. So there could be new romantic energy around you, which could help you move on from maybe something that was negative. And the final card is, I don't want to cover that one up, that's too nice. Needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. Well, maybe that could be to do with writing something with a purple pen to the universe and put that under your pillow. But do know, Aries, you're protected at this time. So please don't feel like you're under fire. And if you do, know that you've got if you imagine an invisible shield around you, and it's protecting you at this time as you transition from a difficult time with somebody. Yes, and Archangel Zadkiel is your protective angel around you. More purple there too. So thank you so much for being here, sending you so much love and light, and I'll be back again soon. Bye for now.